Hey, what's up guys, Shashwat here back with another video. I think we can all agree that there are way too many phones at one budget segment right now. You look at any particular segment for a price of a phone and there are so many phones in that particular segment. But what differentiates all the phones from the phone that people recommend? There are a lot of things involved to that which make a phone great, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. What makes a phone great? Now this list is my opinion, so I'm not saying that this is definitive things that the company needs to do to get a great phone, but this is what I like or what I would prefer in great phones or what I think makes a great phone. I saw a poll on Twitter the other day and I saw that most people say that good or great battery life is 5+ hours of screen on time, and while I wouldn't agree to that, 3+ hours of screen on time is perfect, and that's the first point, battery life. If your phone doesn't have good battery life, if you just use normal apps that don't take a lot of power and it runs out very quickly, that's not a great phone. That's not even a good phone. So the top priority for me on a phone is the battery life. If the battery life ain't good, the phone ain't good. Also, another thing that many companies overlook is the software. Xiaomi in particular is really infamous because of this. I love their phones. They have good design, they have good battery life, they have really good speakers. But the software on this MIUI is just shite. I hate MIUI. Xiaomi has their own skin on top of the normal Google UI, so it just messes the entire thing up. The UI is clunky and it's not as good. It's not even close to as good as to what Google actually offers. Xiaomi is not the only company who does this. Oppo, Vivo, Honor and many other companies have this bloatware. Sometimes it's quite nice, but sometimes it's really annoying and it's really bad. So yeah, software is a huge deal for me. If your phone does not have a good software or the UI which Google mainly offers, obviously if the phone has a very good camera or very amazing screen, then I could give it an excuse, but still. Obviously there are some other things that most people care about. There are some little tiny things that differentiate a good phone from a great phone. Let's say you have a really unmappable button which you don't ever use. Example is the Samsung Bixby button on the new Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Why is that? No one uses Bixby. Let people remap it. These little things actually matter a lot. The fingerprint sensor is not in a good position. It's not USB Type-C. The buttons are not tactile enough. These things really matter to me more than say a camera, because I never use a camera on my phone. And also what matters is competition. Right now the OnePlus 5 is great at this price segment. If a company like Vivo launches a phone at that price segment, even with the same specifications and the same design as the OnePlus 5, I would still go with the OnePlus 5, and that's what matters. Anyway guys, those are just my opinions on what a great phone should be. What are your opinions? Leave them down in the comments below. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.